Look, I think it's pretty safe to say that no matter how subtle it is, whatever a woman does will be looked as sexy by a majority of men, right? It's the halo effect. You sneeze, it's attractive. A dude sneezes, like what the fuck? Don't you gonna give me COVID or what, right? So in today's video, we're gonna talk about things that are subtle that men find attractive in a woman, right? These are things that you're not aware of. Most likely you are, but most likely you're not. Why? Because sometimes we have what cultures believe, what cultures consider as attractive, and what humans inherently consider attractive. It's like men, right? Men who are super masculine, who have no hint of femininity, they don't understand that women like a little bit of femininity, or even better, they like men who you don't even know if they're gay or not. And so a lot of guys miss out on gaining those gay points per se, right? And embracing a little bit of femininity. They miss out on those points simply because they don't understand female nature, right? And they're viewing it from strictly their cultural points of views, all right? So there are some things that your culture doesn't say is attractive, but men naturally find it attractive, and they may not even be aware of it. After today, we're doing 40% off all of our courses. It's the end of the year, and we like to do an end of the year special. So 40% off all of our courses using the coupon code Alex or the coupon code Mindful. One of the two. You'll find a way to do it. You'll see it. So only by the end of the year, right? At the end of the year, those offers will not be available. So do it now during the holiday season. Don't forget, notice your breath. Observe your breath. And as you watch this video, have awareness on have awareness on the breath. All right. So yeah, look, this one is, I was debating to put this one in the video because it could be misinterpreted. It could be me saying, it could be interpreted as me telling women what to do, but it's not it. And that's wearing sexy clothes in a professional setting. Things that we both associate sexuality with, and we all got to act like it's not a sexual thing, right? For example, like when women wear high socks, right, that reach all the way to the half of the thigh, and then underneath it there's a fucking skirt, like a short skirt. Like I've seen women do that in normal jobs, and look, man, I, you can't stop thinking about what you just want to do things. You know what I'm saying? And those women stand out. They stand out like you because they're just signaling sexuality in a professional setting, and that tension of I got to keep it professional, but she looks so attractive. That tension is hot. It's really hot. It's inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this in a good way. And I know women who do that, and I don't ask them why they do that, but I do wonder, are they aware that that is an unspeakably hot thing? Why are you looking like a Catholic schoolgirl at the job? Like, what do you say? Now, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Again, it's just you want to tone down the sexuality in professional settings, but when you have a setting that you have to be professional, but you're sensing sexual tension, it actually makes it even hotter. All right. So, but yeah, let's talk about the first one of the original video. So the first one is motherly traits, right? Men find whatever men consider motherly traits attractive. Human behavior is always influenced by our need to procreate. Most women tend to have a motherly instinct, which means that they're naturally drawn to play with children, taking care of them, and having them, right? Like as opposed to most men have a protective instinct, right? A desire to protect, and women have a motherly instinct, a desire to nurture. The love for kids is practically installed in a woman's brain, so women usually find it easier to care for babies and children than men, right? So having motherly instincts is something that men find attractive because it's an evolutionary signal of you having the right wiring to be a mother. So that comes down to one, loving children, right? Wanting to help people who are in need, other motherly traits being somebody who likes to help people, listening to their problems, and even just having a picture with a child. I'm not lying to you. When you see a woman taking a picture, and she's not a mother, and she's taking a picture with a child, there's something attractive about it. I don't know what it is, because like even like when I was younger, I was like, I'm scared of kids. Fuck that. But I still find that attractive in a woman, right? And even like treating you as a kid, and not in a infantile way, but cooking for you, caressing you to sleep, right? When you're down, they talk to you. They're like, "Come here, baby, talk to me." Like, they have a motherly feel to that, right? And what's funny is that women who don't have that motherly instinct, like even women who say they don't want children, or even women who say I don't like children, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't find it unattractive, but there's always you may not get any points deduced, but you do get points for liking it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't get any points for not liking it, but you do get points for liking it. So that's one thing. And even having a motherly look to you, right? Like, the motherly look is attractive. What's a motherly look? Look at the photos of your mom when you were a kid, right? You remember those photos of what a mom looks like a young mother, right? Like, guys find it attractive because it's a archetype of a mother, right? And a man who has fatherly instincts, right? Who's good with children, right? That similar type of, like, you start attributing other traits to the person that's not really there, right? So that's one thing. So caressing, being good with dogs, being good with animals, right? All of those things. Like, what's funny is that when I see that in a woman, it's almost like I'm imagining her having a kid. Like, it's weird. I don't know how most guys react to that. The second thing is that natural masculinity. That means that, like, when you naturally, if you were to develop looking inside of yourself and trying to find out who you are as a person more than looking out the outside to find out who you are, you will notice that men and women will have a natural balance of feminine and masculine. Some more than others, but you're gonna find a good mix. Nowadays, most people are in the extreme, right? Where most women are too masculine and most men too feminine, and most men are too masculine. So the masculinity that I'm referring to here is, like, for example, you could be a naturally feminine woman, but you just play sports, right? Or you could be a naturally feminine woman, but you have a tomboy way of dressing. Or you dress like a female, but then you have one attire that's a man's, right? That means playing sports, right? I love playing basketball, and when I see women who play basketball, they could be average looking, but because they play basketball, they look more attractive. Dressing, right? That's one thing. Now, and even having some assertiveness, right? But the point is that having masculine traits, being okay with getting dirty, right? Being okay with saying no, because no is the most attractive word in the English language. All of those things will give you that masculine edge, because people want a mix of both. Too feminine is not normal. It's not a normal thing. Humans like natural nature. So a man who has a little bit of femininity is attractive, just like a woman who has masculinity, right? The next one is the transformation effect. When you have your woman and she looks normal at home, right? In the morning, no makeup, beautiful. But then that don't mean, look, the thing is, women need to understand is that makeup, a lot of makeup in the whole transforming the way you look should be used from time to time. It shouldn't be like a default setting. You shouldn't be walking around in your final form 24/7, right? You can't be in your final form 24/7, right? So that means that you want to take advantage of your transformation from time to time, right? It's almost like your like it's almost like the last trick you have in your bag, where you look normal, but then maybe once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, you pull it out, right? You dress up, you look really nice, and that transformation effect, guys like that because they're like, damn, that's my woman. Like, damn, that's who she is, man. Fuck, like, man, like I gotta protect her. I gotta make sure Tyrone are trying to get her, right? Men like that transformation. Don't do it often, right? Always have that one thing that you wear from time to time, like that look And don't bring it out too often. Bring it out when you need to create a splash. The next one is actually the true one, a big one. Sweating and working out. For some reason, women don't like guys seeing them sweat. Ladies, it's hot, okay? When a woman is working out, it is really hot, right? Like, especially the people are gonna be like, oh my God, Alex is, get a room, Alex. Especially when she's like sweaty and she's like tired. She's like, she's like, fuck, man, I cannot have any dudes look at me. I'm like, bitch, that's what I want to look at you. I want to see you pant, right? Right? I don't know why is Alex licking his lips. Fucking perv. Right? There's something about seeing a woman just work out and sweat. It's just attractive. Women don't understand that. By the way, people, we're having 40% off all of our courses. Specifically, the psychological game of attraction. This course is, natural chemistry. This course is a course specifically made for women who are in relationships and want to improve on the relationship they already have. It's 20% off, so it'll come down to you for 70 bucks, I believe. Right, 75, I don't know, right? But in this is a 5-week course where I will teach you all of the strategies to maintain a happy relationship. And this is pretty much based on the advice I've given and the feedback that I've gotten and based on research, okay? This is not just me being willy-nilly assuming. This is based on what I've seen. That's why I haven't made a marriage course, people. All right. I mean, you get what I'm saying? So this one's for women who are in relationships. This one is for women who are single. I will teach you the playbook that goes from the first time you meet to the 3rd month, right? Because usually somebody should love you by the 3rd month. All right. So this course will take you through that phase, and it will help you identify whether or not this person likes you, right? So we have 3 phases. The first one is we talk about the psychology of attraction. After that, we talk about the pre-honeymoon period, when you start creating an interest, the honeymoon period, where you solidify that interest, and the post-honeymoon period, which is naturally when people lose the game and when naturally most relationships end. But I will teach you, so you will learn to identify what part of the relationship you're in. Either you're in the honeymoon period, post-honeymoon period, or the pre-honeymoon period. And each video, each section has a video specifically for that period. Honestly, it's a course that it's like getting coached by me, right? Click on the description down below, and if you don't like it, you could ask for your money back. 30-day money back guarantee. All right? Okay, I'll see you guys inside. And the next one is the morning look, right? When a woman wakes up in the morning, literally when she wakes up in the morning, they don't think they find themselves attractive. But look, most guys like that look, at least from in my experience. They like it when a woman looks natural. Now, the issue is that I understand some women, they feel insecure, and the truth is that some women, they go out of their way to completely look different when they have makeup on, to the point that they feel insecure when you see them in the morning, right? Because they're like, man, that's not exactly how I look. So I understand that. But generally speaking, if you just slightly enhance yourself, and it's not like, you look more attractive, but not like, holy fuck, it's a different person, right? Guys like the natural look, right? They really do. Even guys say it. The thing is that women don't like the natural look. That's the thing. It's not that guys don't like it. It's just that women think guys don't like it, and so they don't show it as much. Another thing is that wearing the guy's clothes, right? There's like when a woman is wearing your clothes, is attractive, but also it has 2 things. It indicates to other women, to other men, that she's yours, and guys find that attractive. It's almost like saying I'm his, right? Like it's pretty much almost the same thing as saying I'm his. But also because wearing masculine clothes on a woman is attractive. And the last one is healthy jealousy, right? And after this one, we're gonna talk about a bunch of miscellaneous ones, like ones that I found on Reddit that was really interesting. So I want to let you guys know about it. But healthy jealousy, when you first get that hint of jealousy, that she's jealous because some girl looked at you a certain way, it's attractive because it validates the guy. It makes him feel like he's wanted, right? Now, let's talk about the other miscellaneous ones. Don't forget to notice your breath. By the way, we're having a meditation meetup on the 16th, on the 15th of Sunday. We're starting an 8-week course, a meditation course about learning how to control your emotions. So attend that one. It's going to be on the 15th in Bushwick. You see in the description down below where it says purchase tickets. Okay, so I'll see you guys there. Let's continue. So yeah, other ones that men find attractive is one, disagreeing with a guy on something and providing counter arguments without getting mad, or even being proven wrong and accepting that you're wrong, right? In fact, anybody who does that is attractive. Taking charge, asking the guy out. Well, actually, I wouldn't do that because it seems like a guy who's actually, who uses his head would think you've done it many times before. And guys, there's something about that guys don't want to feel like you've done that with every guy, right? Rapping along with rapping along hip hop, playing an instrument, real music, driving manual transmission, right? All of these things sound masculine, right? It's because guys like a little bit of masculinity. This is from Reddit. This is guys saying this shit, man. Driving masculine, isn't afraid to get messy, masculine traits. In other words, in the words of my father, I need a woman who can enjoy KFC bucket from time to time. Be good with children, high tolerance for discomfort, reading, do noble work, and make me laugh, right? But generally speaking, ladies, is don't try to be super feminine. Lean more in the masculine. When you lean more in the masculine, you're gonna notice that guys pay more attention to you. You're gonna notice that guys are just genuinely more attractive. Like guys like that. It's complete. It's a complete misconception. And I don't know why, but it is what it is. You see, most of the people who watch my channel are women who have good hearts, who want to help, who want to give unconditionally, and want to get in return. All you ask is unconditional love. But if you're a woman who considers herself a bitch, like an aggressive woman who's super independent, this is not the course for you. Okay, I'm gonna disqualify every woman who has that quality and don't. This is only for nice girls. And unfortunately, there are predators out there who sense this goodness in you and try to take advantage of it. They'll disrespect you. They'll test your limits. They know you can't. They know you don't like confrontation, right? They know you don't like you. They know you don't like aggression, and so they take advantage of that fact. And this course is specifically made for those women who get disrespected for being good people, who never get anything in return for the good that they provide, right? Because a lot of the times you feel like there's nothing you could do. You've done everything. Every time you try to be nice to people, they don't respect you in return. And that disencourages you for being that good person that you actually are. This course allows you to be that nice person and not get played. It'll teach you how to confront disrespect. It'll teach you how to deal with disrespect. And it'll teach you how to send the right signals. In other words, most likely you're sending signs of weaknesses. Signs that you could disrespect me and I won't retaliate. Sometimes the only way to get peace is through the potential of violence, and violence in this case doesn't mean hitting. I mean, people have to sense that you're willing to fight back, and there are non-verbal cues that you can send to people that disencourage people from taking advantage of you. So in this course, I will teach you how to identify people's aggression, how to confront people, how to deal with passive aggressive people, how to deal with emotional disrespect, how to deal with people disrespecting your time, people disrespecting you in public, people who are trying to attack your reputation, and people who are subtly attacking you, right? It'll teach you how to identify signs of weakness in others and in yourself, and it'll teach you how to send signs of strength to avoid any types of attacks on you. And if you don't like this course, and this course is a very quick course because it's only specifically made to teach you how to assert yourself. It's not meant to be it's not meant to be the Bible, people, okay? There's 30% off. No, there's a 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't like it, just ask for your money back and I'll give it to you. No questions asked. So go check it out. And also, you could check out the free, there's some free videos you could watch just to give it a test. Click, watch it. And if you don't like it, you don't have to buy it. But just watch the free video and you let me know. 30-day money back guarantee. I'll see you guys inside.